We're doing some Kimuras. The most basic Kimura is probably the one from the guard. And we're going to set it up by sitting up here. Guy posts, you're going to wrap your arm deep around their arm. And then with this hand, you should be all the way up on your hand at this point, not on your elbow. You're going to reach it out to the side, and you're going to take your butt off to the side of his leg. A lot of times people do this real crappy Kimura where they just try to sit up like this and grab it here, and then they can't finish it. But here, we're going to sit up tall, reach off. I'm going to take my butt off to the side, and then I'm going to be on the side of him. And see how horrible his base is now? And I'm on my side, my guard is closed by his hip, my leg is pinching his back, and I have my Kimura right there. Go back a little bit, please. So if he was just hanging out with his hands on the ground, we could just go for it, but most people know that that's not a good idea. So we can sit up like this and reach. We're going to sell the hip bump sweep, so he has to post. Reach out, and then my elbow is dragging into his armpit here to pull him down, and I falling off to the side like that really helps with the Kimura. See you on the mat. You're not going to edit this at all, are you? Like you say, you're going to... Alright, so we're in top cross sides here, and a lot of times people will drop this hand low, or like if they're trying to get an underhook or something, and you can grab their wrist, reach through here, and then you're going to go around and pinch their head with your knees and put your chest on the arm. So I'm holding his wrist with my hand here, and then my other hand is going under the elbow and on top of my own wrist. I want to keep everything connected to my core here, so I wouldn't want my arms to be way out straight. I want my elbows tight. And the way I finish this a lot is I'll rip it away, and I'll just try to put their hand behind their back. So it'll look like rip and then hand behind their back, and usually that's enough to make them tap. The way I was taught this, the guys, they would be like, pull it like all the way up into the air, lever this down, and then twist. But a guy will like be able to get his knee up and get it blocking his hand in there. So it didn't really work for me. But hand behind the back, I want to get him on his side here. Elbows tight, tight to my chest, and then I'm twisting with my core until he taps. And that's called the teabag Kimura. So we pop a triangle on our homie here. We're trying to choke him, but he's hiding his arm. We're going to hip up and grab his elbow like this. So you get that grip. We're going to grab the elbow, and we can start getting our Kimura here. So anytime you're defending a triangle and you think this putting your arm to the side is a good idea, it's kind of a good idea, but just grab the elbow, hips up, and then you can bring it down and get your Kimura. And I just think about his hand going up my leg for the finish. Kimura.